Good afternoon. My name is Joe Walter. I'll be demonstrating some yoga skills associated with yoga therapy for the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. So today what I'll be demonstrating are just the most basic yoga postures, one being standing mountain, the second being seated mountain. And in the demonstration of standing mountain, I'll be introducing the posture. I'll be introducing you as students to breath awareness, to ocean sounding breath, and finally introducing you to intention for the practice. So at this moment, I'm going to come to my feet and ask you to do the same. Find your hands on your hips and invite your big toes to touch or split your heels with your heels split slightly. Or the feet can be parallel, hip width apart, toes pointed to the front edge of the mat. Now become aware of your toes and invite your toes to be very soft. And discover the four corners of your feet, the ball of the big toe, the ball of the little toe, the inside of the heel and the outside of the heel. The four corners of the feet. Toes remain soft. Now gently bend your knees, keep the toes soft, and fall deeply into the four corners. As you inhale, straighten up, lift the kneecaps, and feel the arches of the feet softly rise. Drop the hands now to the side body. Relax the shoulders down, and notice the shoulder blades sliding gently down the back. Notice now, once again, the kneecaps, they're softly lifting. And you're engaging your quads on the femur bone. Tuck the tailbone very gently. And at this moment, become aware of the ball of the big toe of both your feet. Press the ball of the big toe down and to the outer edges of your mat. And notice the energy rising on the inner seams of your legs, all the way up to the pelvic bowl. Notice now the shoulders continue to soften, while at the same time you lengthen through the crown of the head and gently tuck the chin, creating great length in the spine. And the body now is becoming still, like a mountain. Eyes are soft and gazing towards the earth, inviting a physiological relaxation response. Stand still now in mountain, as best you can. As I introduce ocean sounding breath, this is where we slightly constrict the back of the throat and the breath becomes softly audible, making a soft sound like a wave washing over pebbles at a beach. And as best you can, as we move through the movements of mountain, maintain that ocean sounding breath. And finally, before we begin movement, just a couple of more instructions. The next instruction involves move the breath before we move the body. Breath ahead of movement. And finally, let's establish an intention for our practice together today. The intention being kindness. Kindness towards oneself as a way of radiating kindness to those around you. So let's take an in-breath and then exhale all the breath out. Begin to inhale and then we move. Looking up to the thumbnails, the whole of the face behind the thumbnails. Exhale, lengthen from the midline of your body through the fingertips. Complete the out-breath as the hands come to the side body. Inhale and then move. Lead with the breath on the mat. Lead with the breath in your life. Exhale and then release, completing the out-breath as the hands come to the body. Drop the navel to the spine. Inhale and then move. And then exhale, split the palms, drop the chin, internally rotate the hands. Tadasana. Internal rotation of the hands as little fingers moving towards one another. Notice the effect that has on the shoulder blades and the back body. Standing now in mountain. as best you can in complete stillness, preparing for a gentle back bend. Inhale. Exhale, walk up out of the armpits, navel to spine on that out breath. Begin to inhale and then drop the head gently back, just the weight of the head, palms falling away. Notice the heart is lifting, the sternum is lifting, palms are soft. Exhale, swan dive forward, releasing fingers to toes, bending the knees as much as you need to take any pressure off the lumbar spine. Inhale up halfway. As you exhale, deepen, bend the knees as much as you need, coming into a deeper forward fold. You could also release to a block if your hands are unable to reach the floor. Drop the chin into the notch between your clavicles. Begin to inhale and then rise to the top of the mountain. Palm in palm, look up at the thumbnails. Exhale, bring the intention of kindness to your heart. Touch your thumbnails there, inviting the intention deep within. Preparing now to move the spine by twisting. Big breath into the lumbar spine, the lowest part of your back. Inhale. Exhale, draw the left shoulder back and the right shoulder forward and pause at the side wall here. Notice the toes are soft, the kneecaps are lifted. Inhale, now into the shoulder blades, literally. And then exhale, again, draw the left shoulder back and the right shoulder forward. Pause here. Breathe into your cervical spine, the back of your neck. Exhale, turn the head deeply over the left shoulder. Honoring your edge, notice the toes are soft and kneecaps are lifted. In breath is about finding length through the crown. Out breath is about deepening the spinal twist. Listening carefully now. On the next out breath, turn just the head over the right shoulder as deeply as you can, wringing out the whole length of the spine. As we inhale here, find length through the crown of the head. Check out your foundation once again. Inhale. Exhale, turn the head slowly, deeply over the left shoulder, inviting the eyes to fall into the corners of the sockets over the left shoulder. On the next in-breath, slowly unwind, come to the front. Drop the palms down and open. Inhale, up. Exhale, bring the intention once again to the heart and into your life and pause into Tadasana. Open the fingers wide like a starfish. Press the palms gently into one another, inviting the energy to the midline of your body. Inhale. Exhale, twist your whole body to the right now and pause when you see the side wall. Toes are soft, kneecaps are lifted here. Inhale into the back of the heart. And feel the heart expand in your back body. And as you exhale now, draw the right shoulder back and the left shoulder forward. Pause here. And breathe into your cervical spine. Exhale, turn your head and eyes deeply over that right shoulder, honoring your edge. Notice the length through the crown of the head as you inhale. Chin gently tucked. Exhale is about deepening. Here again, listening carefully on the next out breath. Just the head turning slowly over the left shoulder as deeply as you can. Noticing perhaps the spine moving in two directions. Lumbar spine traveling opposite cervical spine. If your mind is busy with thought, let that go. Drop deep into the sensation in the body. On the next out breath, turn the head slowly over the right shoulder. Once again, inviting the eyes to fall deeply into the corner of the sockets over the right shoulder. In breath, slowly unwind, come to the front. And drop the palms down. All the breath out here. Inhale. Leading with the breath on the mat and leading with the breath in your life. Looking up at the thumbnails. Exhale, split the palms, drop the chin, internally rotate the hands. Notice the shoulder blades softly fall down the back here as we come to complete stillness in mountain. Empowered in your life, empowered in mountain here. Exhale, right hand falls to the side body, eye mirroring you. Walk the right fingers down and walk the left fingers up out of the armpit on the left side of your body. Head remains stacked right on the spine. Move the head side to side. No tension here in the cervical spine. Come to stillness. Inhale, right heel comes up. Notice greater length now all along the left side of the body, from the four corners of the left foot all the way up to the side body. Open the fingers overhead, all 5 left fingers. Preparing now for lateral movement of your spine. Exhale, drop the right heel and spin open your left armpit as you drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Straighten up through the left elbow joint. Gaze is on the gaze is on the thumbnail of your left hand. So to create greater spaciousness laterally in the spine, drop that right ear to travel opposite your left hip. Breathe now. Relax. Feel what's present in the way of sensation in the body, any feelings in the body. Watch this closely and allow it to be just as it is. Inhaling, palm and palm overhead. Look up, hold the face behind the thumbnails. Exhale, split the palms, drop the chin, internally rotate the hands. Tadasana, mountain posture. Exhale, left hand forward, walk the left fingers down, walk the right fingers up. Again, head stacked squarely on the spine. You should easily be able to move the head side to side. Establish stillness now. Inhale, left heel rising. Greater length all along the right side of the body, from the four corners of the right foot all the way up to the fingers, very spacious overhead. Breathe. If your mind is busy here, let the thought go. Come back to the body. Exhale, drop the hip. Spin open now the right armpit and turn the head to look up to the right thumbnail as you drop your left ear and your left shoulder to fall towards the earth. Check out your toes, they're soft. You're working with the four corners of the feet, the foundation. Straighten through the elbow joint of the right hand. Release the left hip now to travel opposite the crown of your head. Well, check that. Release the right hip to travel opposite the crown of your head. And breathe. And relax. Sense what's happening here. Watch it closely and allow it to be just as it is. Inhale up, palm and palm overhead. Exhale, split the palms, drop the chin, internally rotate the hands. Come to Tadasana in stillness as best you can. Here again, call to mind the intention for our practice, kindness. Exhale, bring the kindness to your heart by touching your thumbnails now. Pause and breathe. Connect with that ocean-sounding breath. And as I exhale, I'm going to release myself to sit in seated mountain. So in seated mountain, find your feet about hip width apart and stack your knees directly over your ankles, and find the four corners of your feet once again by inviting the toes to be soft. Four corners of the feet, ball of the big toe, ball of the little toe, inside of the heel and outside of the heel. Notice now the sits bones against the chair. You may want to move side to side a little bit and drop those sits bones more deeply into the chair. Find stillness now. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Gently tuck the chin. Relax the shoulders. And notice your palms resting on your knees. Be still. Still body, still mind. And in this moment of stillness now, notice whatever thoughts might be present in your mind, no matter what the thoughts are, recognizing you are not your thoughts. So whatever thoughts are present, without any judgment, let those thoughts go. And invite your attention now to rest on your breath at the very base of your nose, where the nose attaches to the upper lip. And as best you can, rest your attention there. Feel the breath moving at the base of the nose, where the nose attaches to the upper lip. Pay so much attention to the breath at that location, perhaps you experience a temperature difference on the in-breath and on the out-breath. a resting very lightly of the attention there. And the mind, well, the mind may become busy, and that's okay. Just notice busy mind. Whatever thoughts might be arising, just label those thoughts as thoughts and let them go. Bring your attention back to your breath, non-reactively. And as you deepen your awareness now of your breath, begin to literally relax your physical body. Shoulders, hands. Relax the physical body, and as you do, call upon the witness to arise, the one watching this. And as you watch, notice whatever sensations might be arising in the body and any feelings related to those sensations. And watch that closely, sensation and feeling. Overcoming any urge to turn away or to grasp, just pure awareness now, non-reactively, to what is arising. Feel free to remain here now for as long as you like. And at your own calling, when the time is right for you, feel free to come out of this breath awareness practice, this present moment awareness practice, and open to the next moment of your life.